If you love trick-taking games, Sears Catalog adds an unconventional twist. I'll teach you how to play.
And I'll teach you how to win on Legendary Tactics.
So Sears Catalog.
Yes.
It's an interesting name. I don't know if the young people out there know what a Sears Catalog even is, but it's a kind of a very punny title.
That's for sure. That's right.
For sure. So I'm going to teach you how to play here. It's quite a simple trick-taking game, but with a few little twists. So you have the numbered cards from 2 until 10 in a 2-player game, but they go as high as 13.
Three different color suits.
Yes, three suits in a, yeah, they've got a couple of other suits there if you're playing more players.
Right.
Wild cards and artifacts.
Which the artifacts we've drawn 4 out of, but there are more.
There are more, yes. There's a whole, in fact, the Sears Catalog is all about those artifacts.
Oh
so,
my, there it is.
You always have to make sure to include the go first card in there.
Right.
Okay. And then these are shuffled up and dealt.
Okay. And the wild card,
you each get one. You know
and
that.
then I'm going to shuffle all these cards up and then deal them out.
Yep.
Right?
And I'll deal these out here.
And as we deal, we want to give a shout out to Bezier Games.
Yes, for kindly granting us a review copy of Sears Catalog. So this game is played in 4 rounds, okay? And first of all, once you've set up the cards, and the setup is detailed on the 3rd page here, where it tells you how many wild cards everyone gets and all that stuff. And then you get your hand. Now there's 3 types of tricks that you can play. One of them is just a single. You just play.
Drop a single card down.
Drop a single card, and that is your play. You can also go for a suited run that has to have at least 2 cards in it. So, but I'll do a fancier one here. You can do, say, 8, 9, 10.
Right.
Okay. And you can also do the matching number. Yeah, the matching number there, right? So like 2 10s or what have you. So, so those are kind of your choices there. And in the rules, they do detail things in pretty good order there. So. It's basically the artifacts are also added into the mix, and they have different ones, and we're just going to play a sample round here, so it's not giving too much away by showing my hand here.
What your artifacts are, right?
This one is a go first, and this one is included in every game.
And whoever gets that's first up.
Goes first,
right?
And it counts as a 1 of any suit. So if you're doing like a run, if you have a set of 1, 2, 3, for example, you could do that.
Yes.
Okay. This particular cauldron of sorcery allows you to change a card +1 or -1. So if you're looking to do a suit and you can't, a run and you can't quite do it because of the.
This gives you flexibility.
Yeah. So for example, I could do 7, 6, 9, but I'll use this to reduce that to an 8.
Right.
So that becomes 6, 7, 8.
Works. Right. Okay.
All right. So that's my option. Wild cards can be used in place of any numerical card 2 to 13. So you're totally good there. And then so we play out the hand. And so I would lead with 1, and you can play. So if I do, I'll just do the previous one here.
Sure.
So if I do, say, an 8, 9, 10, then you have to play a higher run than that.
8, 9. I've got to start at a 9, basically.
So it'd have to be a 9, 10, or 11. Higher. And you have to match the number of cards.
Or anything higher than an 8 to start,
yes.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Well, it has to be, so it could be a 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, whatever. It has to just match it. And you can go back and forth until either player chooses to pass. And so that is how the hand plays out. And then once the trick is taken, you move it to the side, and whoever won the trick gets to go first for the next one.
All right.
And then after that, there's the ending of the game. So ending of the round, I should say. So once you have less than 6 cards, once you have 1 to 5 cards,
you flip it over.
You flip this over, you're called in the bonus, okay?
And you can't pass.
And you cannot pass after that point if you have a legal play. So if I play a 5 and you have to play.
I have an 8. I've got to play
If you've got an 8, you have to play it.
Right.
And then once we get down to the final play of that round, so let's say I'm totally out of cards and I play an 8, as soon as I play that, the round is over.
It stops on the spot.
You don't get a chance to play around
there's no finishing up
the horn there. Yeah. So, and then the scoring is done. Now the scoring is kind of the most
very unique,
interesting parts of this game.
And it did take us a little bit to kind of puzzle it out.
Yes.
It was a little trickier than...
Yeah, so basically at the end of the round, anyone that is not in the bonus, so if you have 6 or more cards, you basically you start from 0, you add up how many cards you had left, and you subtract from
for
0.
each card. 1,
and
2,
you
3,
lose
4.
1 point per card.
1 point per card.
If you are in the bonus, though, and this is where it's interesting, is you look at the lowest card you have. So imagine this was so let's say you ended the round.
Yeah.
Round ends immediately. You're out of cards.
Yeah.
The person who ends the round always scores 0. But I look at my cards, and I've got 2 cards here.
Yep.
I've got a 10 and a 4. I take my lowest card. That's how many points I get, minus how many cards I had left in.
So 4
hand.
minus 2 cards.
So I get to score 2 points.
Most points wins the game.
And the most points wins the game. So
right.
It's a little bit interesting.
So you don't necessarily want to go out first.
Yeah, because it's very likely if you go out first every hand, your score is 0, and unless everyone else has had a terrible, where they had 6 or more cards every time and they have a negative score or something like that, then you're going to lose.
Right.
So,
well, why don't we try a round out?
Yeah, so we're going to play a round so you can get a sense, and
what it's like.
Try and show my cards here without too much glare. I found in my games that it's kind of interesting trying to sort my hand.
Do you want to sort by suit color or number, right?
Because I'm like, well, I want to sort by
my default is always the suit color. I don't know why,
and
but
by
that's
number.
how I always suit it.
Yeah, but it's
and
not,
by number.
Like but it's not necessarily easy to spot the
the runs
that way.
Yeah.
Well,
or even the sets.
The sets, the runs are okay, but
you're right.
It tends to bias you towards that, and like, oh, maybe I want to do this, and like, it's interesting because you're trying not to break up the runs because it might be something you want to play later.
Finding how you want to math it out.
Anyway, you'll see what we mean hopefully after we play. So I had the go first.
So you are
card,
first.
So I go first, and this guy, as I think I said earlier, this guy counts as a 1 that's wild if I do put him into play. So I'm going to do a suited run.
7, 8, 9, 10. A run of 4.
So that is going to be
a bit pretty powerful.
Tricky.
I'm going to just let you have it.
Okay.
Too much on the
pass
on the board there.
Okay, so I'm going to do my next trick. Literally.
Wah.
I'm going to do.
We must be playing Sears Catalog.
Yes. I'm going to do.
All right, pair of 5s.
Pair of 5s.
All right. Well, I can do a pair of 6s here. I'm going to play that.
Okay, pair of 7s.
Pair of 8s. Let's go there.
Oh, wow. Pair of 9s.
Oh, my.
This is playing out quite interestingly.
You know what? I'll do a pair of 10s with the wild card.
Oh.
So I'm going to use my wild card as a 10.
I'm going to have to say pass.
All right. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Depleted our hands if we had any runs going.
3 2s.
I'm going to have to use my wild card for 3 4s.
I will pass.
Okay. And now I have less than 6 cards, so I am in the bonus at the moment.
Oh, I'm at 7, so I'm still safe.
So you better be careful.
You're not safe though. I need to get down.
Yeah, you could be out fairly quickly here.
Right.
So I'm going to just play that. Go first. That's a 1. Can you beat it?
I will try. I will try.
But this could be interesting because I imagine you'll get in the bonus. It's not that. I find that the game kind of balances out where even if one person gets way
I'm going to play again immediately.
Oh, interesting.
5, and I'm also going to change this to a suit of a different color.
Oh, interesting.
We'll make it green.
So now you are in the bonus. So you flip your token.
So now if I can play, I will play.
Yeah, and I have to play. So I play a 6.
I pass.
I don't think I need to go again on my own card, so I'll take that. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to
2 10s. So you play.
Well, no, I'm going to play. It's going to be an 11. Let's say,
and you're out.
I'm out of cards, so I score 0 for that round.
Now I have triple 3s.
Okay, so you choose your lowest card,
which is 3.
and subtract the number of cards. So
I'm 0. All right.
So yeah,
I didn't get any points out of that.
No points, and neither did I.
Triple 13s, but anyway.
So that's, and then you just play 4 rounds of that, and that's basically the end of the game. If there's a tie, whoever scored the most amount of points in the last round wins. And if there's still a tie, it's whoever grabs the Sears catalog
artifacts
first.
Oh, catalog,
yeah,
not the artifacts.
Not the rules, not the rules. You have to grab the catalog.
Artifacts?
Yeah. This is the catalog. Well, I think they mean this one because this has the catalog of all the artifacts in it.
Oh, okay.
So it has like all the different.
So they want you to grab the artifacts.
This one. So I love that as a tiebreaker. It's hilarious.
Like
so
you can
whoever
grabs
it
that,
first.
You can.
If you want to use the rules, you can
go
use
for
it.
Grab one of the books.
Be a problem.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's a brief introduction to Sears Catalog. So did you want to give a few quick tips on maybe how to win?
Yeah. So if you want to do well in this game, three things that I've come up with. Number one would be make sure that you get yourself into the bonus.
Yes.
Okay. If you're not in the bonus at the end of the game,
you're going to lose points.
You're going to be losing points. You're going to go down. Yeah. You're going to try also not to be the first one to go out.
Yeah.
Because if you're going out first means you just score 0.
Yes.
So
not a winning long-term strategy.
No. And the third one, which is probably the hardest to pull off, is that you want to have a few cards, 1 or 2, with a 12 or 13.
Yeah.
A high number.
Or a 10 in a 2-player game, because that's the highest.
So or a 10 in a 2-player game.
Yeah, so like this, a 9 and a 10
would be a great score.
Would be a great final hand because you get use the 9 minus the
problem is though, you can't pass once you flip over to the bonus side. So you have to play.
So you can't hang on to those cards necessarily. No. You have to play if possible.
Right. So that's
the
hard
trick. To plan, but yeah.
It is. If you can pull it off though, that's how you're going to do well.
Yeah. So that's great. Once again, that's Sears Catalog. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to get out there,
get gaming, and be legendary.